Midnight Movie Review. You're not like a dog, are you? No, come here. Come here. Oh, yes. This is my pal Gus. He's going to help me with some ratings. Yes, Gus. Because the internet loves cats. So Gus is a blatant attempt by me to get more viewers. So I just got back from Star Trek Into Darkness. Okay, bye, Gus. I guess you could say we're having a catastrophe. Some people just are not professionals, especially when they're cats. I just got back from Star Trek Into Darkness, and I liked it. You'll like it too if you're a fan of the first movie. And it's pretty much more of the same. More awesomeness, more action. The action is pretty cool, and there's definitely a lot of tension. More tension than you might expect. And I think it's best if I go into it in a little spoiler section here. So if you haven't seen the movie, just know you'll probably enjoy it. And bye, because we're going to get into spoilers here. Okay, so I was a little annoyed because when they did this whole, oh hey, we're an alternate universe, so we're Star Trek, but sort of not really, I thought they may take the opportunity to actually explore different stories and not just kind of rehash things. And that's not exactly fair. There are some things that Star Trek Into Darkness does differently than the movie it's most blatantly based on, Wrath of Khan. And I just thought this whole alternate universe thing would give us an opportunity to tell different stories, to kind of explore these characters in ways that they haven't explored before, to put them in different situations. Yes, having the callbacks to Star Trek is awesome. Having little tribbles here and there. The Section 31 stuff was awesome. I loved that reference in this movie. And I love the fact that Admiral Marcus had little models of the Enterprise, and he had the NX-01. And I'm not the biggest Enterprise fan, but I thought that was kind of cool. To be fair, it does turn the whole Khan thing on its head a little bit. They do work together a bit, and it's not just, oh hey, it's a retread of Space Seed and of Wrath of Khan. It's definitely not that. I just don't know whether this whole movie came about because of a need to revisit Wrath of Khan, like it was some sort of obligation. It almost feels that way. But at the same time, the movie is entertaining enough to kind of rise beyond, even with the horribly anticlimactic and anti-dramatic, quite frankly, Khan line that Spock gets to throw. I just, I think this movie had more potential, and that's not to say I didn't like it. I did. It's just, like I said, I was a little bit annoyed by how much it relied on the old stuff. And when we have ample opportunity to go do new stuff. And I do think that the end of the movie does give us that opportunity to go where no one has gone before in the Star Trek universe. They're finally beginning their 5-year mission. And that said, I think whoever comes next after J.J. Abrams will have an easier time kind of crafting a new Star Trek story, hopefully. I think these two movies, even though the second one, I don't think quite measured up to the first one. It's still pretty good, but I do think it lays the groundwork for a franchise, which is exactly what the people in charge of Star Trek want, is they want a new franchise. And I think this puts it on a good path for that. So that's pretty much all I had. I did think the role reversal was cool. And I just, like I said, I do recommend the movie, but I don't know if it'll bother you as much as it did me, but some of those things were kind of annoying. But anyway, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you guys next time, probably with Man of Steel. Bye. Oh, and by the way, there's no post-credit scene, so don't bother staying.